Did you know GTA 5 has a character whose entire life revolves around loving Michael DeSanto? And Michael literally does not care if he lives or dies? No, I'm not exaggerating. Meet Norm Richards. Norm is one of the optional gunmen you can recruit for heists in GTA 5. He has low stats, terrible aim, bad decision making, and the survival instincts of a damp napkin. Basically, if this were real life, Norm will be the guy who brings a spoon to a gunfight. But that's not what makes Norm interesting. What makes Norm interesting is that he idolizes Michael. Like, deeply. Uncomfortably. Make a shrine in his bedroom levels of admiration. In the jewel store job, he says this.
Michael DeSanto, formerly Michael Townley, right? Can I just say, you're the reason I got in the game, man. You're my inspiration, the original outlaw.
I don't know what you're talking about, so stop talking.
Be cool, man. Your secret's safe with me. Us.
Which seems relatively reasonable enough, being inspired by the outlaw to end all outlaws in Michael Townley. However, during the Palito Bay score, he says this.
I don't want to freak you out, Mike, but it was the day you died. You see, you were a hero of mine. My only hero. The original outlaw. I was at home with my wife, 3 brats, and I see the news. Michael Townley's dead. And I think MT wouldn't have taken this shit. Kids crying. I get up, I walk out. And then I'm taking down this warehouse I know about for 10 grand in cash. Man, shit, that fucking high, man. The rush. I hole up in a motel room, get some coke, some young hookers, real young, like right on the line. And man, I never looked back. Never saw my family again, never paid another bill. Best thing I'd done. And it's all thanks to you.
Wow, Michael, you're an inspiration. You're changing lives, bro.
I don't take responsibility for that.
Imagine giving up your wife and kids and your entire life because you're inspired by a depressed, middle-aged man who hates his wife, hates his kids, hates his job, and hates himself. Phenomenal choice, King. Norm sees Michael as this legendary outlaw, a criminal mastermind, a larger-than-life figure. Michael sees Norm as a guy who exists. Sometimes, when reminded. Maybe. Norm treats Michael like Batman. Michael treats Norm like an unread email. And this is where things get dark. If you choose Norm for certain heists, the jewel store job, the Palito Bay score, or the FIB raid, he dies. Not heroically, not tragically, not even memorably, he just messes up. He falls behind, he panics, he gets shot, and that's it. Game over, credits roll, no slow motion, no emotional music, no big last words. He drops like a sack of groceries. And Michael's reaction? Non-existent. Sometimes he barely reacts at all. For example, look at the Palito heist.
Boy's pinned in. We gotta leave him. We gonna take that chance with the cash as well?
Oh, shit, you! Fuck you! Damn, I did you proud, didn't I? I did you proud, didn't I?
After Norm gets hit by a car, in his dying moments, he still wants to think about and praise Michael. And Michael couldn't care less. All he thought about was bringing the money. During the FIB raid, it completely slips Michael's mind that Norm dies.
If we're clear, I could probably tell you people. I didn't think we were gonna make it out of there.
One of us didn't. We lost a dude, man.
Oh, yeah, shit.
What are you doing employing clowns? I couldn't get work in this town for a year, and that guy's booking jobs?
Yeah, I got told he could handle himself. Tell you, we're lucky we found you. Well, anyway, we made it out, so we got that to be thankful for. Norm's people will get his paycheck and the standard expenses.
Man, you really gonna miss him, huh?
Hey, I don't like losing any of my crew.
But Norm was special. He liked you, man.
Yeah, he looked up to me, maybe.
Man, when looking up to you, got that poor fool killed.
It's one of the funniest and cruelest things Rockstar has ever done, because Norm isn't evil, he's not malicious, he's not even ambitious, he's just sad. He's the kind of guy who wants approval so badly that he builds his entire identity around someone else. Which, psychologically speaking, is already a red flag. Like, a big red flag. The kind you can see from space. Norm's entire life is basically, please notice me. And Michael's entire response is, who are you again? It's like if you devoted your life to impressing a celebrity and they didn't even know your name. You die for them, they forget you by Tuesday. And the more you think about it, the worse it gets. Because Norm represents something very real. He's disposable, he's replaceable, he's background noise. He's one of those people who believe in someone more than the person believes in themselves. And GTA 5 doesn't reward that, it punishes it hard. Michael keeps going on about how empty his life feels. how meaningless everything is, how disconnected he is from people. Sir, a man just died for you. Maybe unpack that, but no. He goes back to complaining about tennis. Norm Richards might be the most realistic tragedy in GTA 5, not because he's important, but because he isn't. He's not a main character, he's not special, he's not protected by plot armor, he's just another guy who thought loyalty meant something. And in GTA 5, it doesn't. Norm doesn't get a redemption arc, he doesn't get a heroic moment, he doesn't get remembered, he just vanishes. And nobody cares. Not even the man he built his entire life around. Which is honestly the most brutal part, because the game doesn't tell you this. It doesn't give you a speech, it doesn't zoom in dramatically, it just lets it happen. Norm Richards is a joke character, but he's also a cautionary tale. Don't join organized crime to impress a man who can't even remember your name, because if you do, you just might end up like Norm, dead, forgotten, and replaced by someone with better stats. This is Zach, not Zach, signing off. Please remember to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe.